What's up, beautiful people? So, this is week 4 of me documenting everything until I build a meaningful business, hopefully one day. So, in this week, as I said, I decided to take the route of speaking with mentorships. So, I actually spoke with two mentors. Um, One of them wrote a book called The Embedded Entrepreneur. And it was very exciting because, you meet an author and you speak with him. It was very interesting. But I think that the common theme that I keep getting is maybe the market is not that great. To give you context, so what Perceptor does is it helps you understand what users are doing with your product. Like, are they happy? Are they frustrated? What's causing them to leave your app? How can we improve that? And the thing is, like, this might be some sort of a vitamin more than a painkiller. You can see like it's always conflicted. Like some people say that this is okay, like you don't have to be a painkiller, but the other side says if it's not something that kills a pain, it's just a vitamin, it's just a nice to have, then don't waste your time. So there are three, parts. Like something is a vitamin, which is like if you didn't take it, your life will be okay, nothing will happen. Some sort of a painkiller, which is you have a pain, you just want some sort of pain relief. And the beautiful thing about that is that you will always need a painkiller because the pain never goes away. Or last part is actually like eliminating the pain, which is like taking the whole medicine or like some sort of a medicine. So it depends on like what kind of problem you solve and how you solve it. So that's how like the sweet spot is the painkiller. Um, so maybe that's there. But when I spoke with the second mentor, which is someone I found on a community called Rand Leadership, he spoke about like the problem with what you're doing is you're not niching down enough. And I really think that this is a great advice, because like in order to build a very big business, you really have to do something very counterintuitive, which is starting with something very small. And the thing is, like you as an entrepreneur, you always think about like, I just want to conquer the market. I have a big ambition, and your only currency, the only thing that you have is focus. And if you focus on a small niche, that's how you win. And why is that? Because most of like if the market's small enough, the theme of like how you sell to these customers is nearly the same. They do the same actions, they have the same problems. It's very easy to replicate and very easy to be well known there. And most probably they know each other. So it's very easy to have a word of mouth. So all of that multiplication. And the most important part is you can build something that they love because no one cared about them. Like imagine like you speaking with a celebrity, and then the celebrity comes and tells you, "Oh, I know who you are. I know your problem, and I actually built something specific for that." And you just go like, "Oh, me? Really? No one have ever done that for me before." So it's that same analogy. Um, so yeah, like I think if my intuition is right, this is the right way to go, but it's way harder than I thought. So that's like was the idea of the second mentorship. There is also a third mentor, but it's going to be a very long mentorship program that I'm going to get into for 6 months. It's some sort of incubator, but I paid for it. Because like I'm getting rejected of all the incubators I could put my hands on. Funny enough, like I through this week I got like into EWOR, which is sort of like a new incubator. It's based in I think in San Francisco, or like they have some sort of like you don't have to physically move out to San Francisco, but they you do everything online, but you have to go at least 2 months a year in and stay in San Francisco. And I just got rejected. Just um the worst part, I don't know, like the thing is I'm trying not to take this personally, but I'm a human being. It really gets to you. You really think about it. You really believe that maybe they're rejecting you because you're not good enough, as they say, or you're not meant for this, or your idea is bad. No matter how hard you try, it's just the thoughts are there. But I just know that On the other hand, the realistic approach is these people might not have the answer. And I was watching also a YouTube video that I really liked. 1 second. Yeah, as I was saying, I was watching a YouTube video that I really liked from Dalton and Michael. And if you don't know them, they are the YC, like the big guys from YC. They left YC and they still do their own YouTube channel. And they said, like, if you really need affirmation from us and some sort of confirmation that you're on the right path, you really shouldn't. That's not the right path. You should be doing something that you know and you have gut feeling that it's right, and that's how you succeed. Like take Airbnb for example. Um, but it's very hard out there. Like it's very hard, and being solo is very hard. It really is a huge test. I got offered at least two companies want some sort of a CTO. Actually, three companies now. They offered me an offer as a CTO. I really don't know. I really don't know if I should take them or not. This is actually something like if you have an advice or like comments about like whether how would I assess something like this, I would really love to. Like I'm trying to assess the companies. They look solid. Tech is solid. I can speak with them. I can speak about them more. But it's just like I cannot shake the feeling that I really want to build something from the ground up. It's just like it's there. Like, like each time I decide, okay, maybe I should consider this, I feel like something, oh no, let's go back, let's do it. I know that I'm very close. Um, so yeah, like as I said, like I might totally change the idea. I might continue on this idea, but niche down way harder than I thought. Yeah, the last thing that the mentor said was, I'm based now in Egypt, and he's saying that, uh, like, of course, like the companies are in the US, and if you don't have a network to go in the US, then maybe this is not the right idea, and that's something that got me a little bit discouraged. But I don't know how true it is. Maybe that's true. Maybe I can reach out to them through LinkedIn, or like through tools. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, like that's where I'm at. I'm really trying to document how confused I am, how frustrated, how lost I am, because hopefully one day I get it together, I find something, and you really see the process. You really see how hard it is. Like the thing is, like on social media and on everything you see people succeed, raise money, become millionaires, do whatever they want, but you really don't see how hard they struggle. And I can confirm and guarantee that they struggle so hard that they have some sort of a health issue because of that. So I really want to document it so it becomes as raw and as authentic as possible, and hopefully you get inspired and do it someday as well. So meet you next week with some updates and hopefully a better path than the one I'm in.